2000 Denver approach. Expect vectors for visual approach, actually ILS runway 35 right. Report when you have 8 is kilo.
SOCOM 2000.
Thank you.
133.3.
Southwest 2092 over to tower. 3-4 right transition, we're working on kilo.
City 308 Denver approach, expect the ILS runway 34 right approach, and the 8 is for you is Victor. Let me know when you get Victor.
Victor, full plan. 3-4 right, kilo, 608.
Denver approach, Southwest 2074, 3074, out of 21-2, descending via for 12 with uniform.
Southwest 3074 Denver approach, change transition runway 34 right, expect an ILS approach.
3-4 right, expect the ILS, Southwest 3074.
Skywest 1398, contact approach 120.8, good day.
120.8, good day, Skywest 1398.
Scout 5308 has Victor.
Skywest City 308, thanks for Victor.
Descending via the Clash 3, uniform 35 right.
Southwest 1778, turn right heading 260.
260 heading Southwest 1778.
Skywest 1398, Denver approach, runway 35 right.
Okay.
American 819, turn right heading 325, intercept the localizer.
325, intercept localizer, American 819.
1398, fly heading 280, vectors to final, descend and maintain 11000.
Right turn heading 280, descend to 11,000, Skywest 1398.
35 right approach.
American 2522.
02021 final, clear visual 34 right, 785.
SOCOM 2000, descend to maintain 14000.
14000, SOCOM 2000.
SOCOM 2000, contact approach 128.45.
12845, SOCOM 2000.
Speed to 150, maintain 150, not support.
Okay, 150 to 47, 851.
Southwest 818 Denver.
70.
Southwest 1778, turn right heading 325, intercept the localizer, cleared visual approach, 935 right.
Okay, 325 intercept localizer, clears visual approach. 35 right, Southwest 1778.
American 819, you are 5 miles from drum, fly heading 325, descend and maintain 8000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS, runway 35 right approach.
325, 8000 to establish clear ILS 35 right, American 819.
Southwest 2313, contact approach 133.62, good day.
2313.
Thanks.
Maintain 8000.
8000, Skywest 4704.
313 Denver approach runway 348.
And I'll update that, we just got Victor.
Okay. Southwest 1278, contact tower 135.3, good day.
135.3 for Southwest 1278, have a good day.
4000, Skywest 1397.
The airplane and ILS 35 right.
That's 6289 Denver approach, plan the visual approach to 35 right.
Yeah, visual 35 right, 6289.
American 819, maintain 190 knots or greater.
190 or greater, American 819.
Bravo 1778, contact tower 133.3.
33, good day, Southwest 415.3 for 12,000, yep, with Victor.
Southwest 3074 Denver approach runway 348.
Report.
Southwest 8501, contact tower 135.3.
Over tower 8501, good day.
Skywest 1397, descend to maintain 11000.
1397.
60.
Right, heading 260, Skywest 4704.
American 819, maintain 170 knots or greater to Franz.
170 or greater to France, American 819.
23.5, descending on the T-bar 2, uniform.
Frontier Flight 72, Denver approach 8 is Victor's not current. Report when you get Victor, expect the ILS runway 34 right approach.
We'll get Victor and plan 34 right, Frontier Flight 752.
The 8,000 till established, cleared ILS, 35 right approach, go with setting 98.
Guys, 4704, reduce speed to 170.
Speed 170, Sky West 4704.
0.8, good day.
297.
Reduce speed to 210.
Out of 12 for 1010,000, Southwest 2313, and then we'll slow to 210 on that.
Runway 35 right.
35 right.
020, intercept the 34 right, localizer, Southwest 82.
Got City 308, contact approach 133.62, good day.
Freeway.
And
Then maintain 8,000, Sky West 6289. 4 right transition.
Go City 308, Denver First, Roger.
Airport inside, Sky West 4704.
guys, 4704, cleared visual approach, 935 right, sliding 330 to intercept the localizer.
Heading 330 to join the localizer, cleared visual approach 35 right, Sky West 4704.
Approach, good afternoon, American 2522, will be out of 132, descending via the Clash for 35 right.
American 2522, Denver approach at Pearl, cleared ILS, 935 right approach.
Pearl, cleared for the ILS, 35 right approach, American 2522.
Guys, 4704, maintain 170 knots to France.
170 knots to front, Sky West 4704.
Sky was 1398, maintain 170 knots to France.
170 knots to France, Sky West setting 98.
Tower Freight 19.
American 819, tower 133.3.
33.3, American 819.
Guys, 4704, contact tower 133.3.
33.3, Sky West 4704.
93, reduce speed to 210.
5, intercept 34 right, localizer, descend and maintain 10,000.
325 down to 10,000, intersect 34 right, Southwest 3074.
20 miles.
Frontier Flight 752, thanks, and are you out of it now?
Yes, we're back in the clear, and it's smooth.
Okay, very good, thanks.
Was 3074, reduce speed down to 210.
210 speed, South 374.
Go City 308, fly heading 050, maintain 12000.
Heading 50, maintain 12000, Sky City 308.
Southwest 818, maintain 170 knots or greater to port, contact tower 135.3 today.
All right, 170 or greater to cord, and then over to tower. We'll see you, Southwest 818.
Sky was 1398, contact tower 133.3.
133.3, Sky West setting 98.
Approach hello, JetBlue 8093 at 12.4 for 11.
JetBlue 8093, Denver approach, 935 right.
35 right.
Was 3074, 3 miles from Bengal, cross Bengal 10,000, cleared ILS 34 right approach.
Bingo at 10,000, cleared to the ILS 34 right approach, South 3074.
Southwest 2313, reduce speed now to 170, maintain 170 knots to port.
170 to cord, we're doing it now, Southwest 2313.
Skywest 5308, descend and maintain 10,000.
Maintain 10,000, Sky City 308.
Southwest 1377, fly heading 060, maintain 12,000.
Heading 060, 12,000, Southwest 1377.
Contact.
Intercept the localizer, clear visual approach 35 right, Sky 6289.
0.62, good day.
Frontier Flight 752, take care. Approach Frontier Flight 752 out of 16,000 on the T-bar 2 for 34 right.
Certified 752, Denver approach, roger.
Right, heading 260, Sky 1397.
Sky was 5289, maintain 170 knots until France.
170 to France, Sky 6289.
JetBlue 8093, descend and maintain 9,000.
9,000, JetBlue 8093.
Southwest 820, Denver approach, expect RNAV Zulu, runway 34 right approach, and verify it is Victor.
We do have Victor, and we'll plan on the RNAV Zulu to 34 right, Southwest 820.
374.
Flight 752, turn left heading 040, descend and maintain 12,000.
Heading 040, descend and maintain 12,000, Frontier Flight 752.
Skywest 5309, turn left heading 020, intercept 348, localizer.
020, join the localizer, just verify that Skywest 5308 by ISO 9.
Southwest 2313, contact tower 135.3.
Go on tower, great day, Southwest 2313.
Airport 3 o'clock there in 11 miles.
Inside, Skywest 1397.
Skywest 1397, spread visual approach 235 right, flighting 325 to intercept the localizer.
325 to intercept the localizer, cleared ILS 35 right, Skywest 1397.
Skywest 1397, maintain 170 knots to France.
170 to France, Skywest 1397.
Descend and maintain 10,000.
Descend 10,000, Southwest 1377.
60, JetBlue 8093.
Go cross angle 10,000, cleared ILS 34 right approach.
Angle 10,000 for the ILS approach 34 right, Skywest 53 right.
West 3074, contact tower 135.3.
North Tower, Southwest 374.
Skywest 5308, maintain 190 knots or greater.
90 knots or greater, Skywest 5308.
Southwest 1377, fly heading 020, intercept 348, localizer.
On a heading of 020, intercept the 34 right localizer, Southwest 1377.
Frontier Flight 752, descend and maintain 10,000.
Descend and maintain 10,000, Frontier Flight 752.
Denver approach, Southwest 442, route of 272, descending via Lager 235 right with uniform. Southwest 442, Denver approach, expect the RNAV Zulu, runway 35 right, approach.
Connected to PilotEdge.
Southwest 442.
Single 10,000, cleared ILS 34 right approach.
Spangle 10,000, cleared ILS 34 right, Southwest 1377.
Clock in 11 miles.
I don't quite have it just yet. JetBlue 8093.
JetBlue 8093, roger, turn right heading 325, reduce speed to 170.
325, slowing to 170, JetBlue 8093. At 10,210 knots, Frontier 752.
2522, maintain 170 knots to France.
170 to France, American 2522.
JetBlue 8093, airport's now 12 o'clock at 9 miles.
Just about to call you inside, JetBlue 8093.
JetBlue 8093, thank you. You are cleared visible approach, 935 right.
Clear visual approach 35 right, JetBlue 8093. Heading, intercept 34 right, localizer, Frontier 752.
5308, contact tower 135.3.
Thanks, Bill. We're off to the tower, Skywest 53 right, 353.
Good day.
Alright guys, I have got a new airport, so I figured we'd fly into it. Both of these airports are towered airports on the PilotEdge network, so we'll have full ATC from battery on to battery off. Let me see. We need fuel. So we need to file this flight plan. Let me break out my calculator. $666, that's nice. Perfect for this day. And one of my fillings in the tooth separated, so the part of my tooth chipped off. I already have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I had to double up and make a dental as well after the doctor. Oh. All right, 205, and I guess we'll add 644 and 200 divided by 6.4, 6.5, 264. So 264, that should cover it. So 666, 205, 644, and 200 divided by 6.5 is 263. Round that up, 264 plus 100 for reserves. That gives me what I need. Come down here, and these micro sliders are killing me. Over it. 2995 at Helena. That's with India. And they are taking off on 27. Glacier Park is landing runway 2. So let's follow this IFR and see what we get here. I'm gonna do 20,000, or should I do 22? Let's do 22,000 actually. So let's X that out. Recalculate the fuel for 22,000. Might be a little bit less fuel. It's a little bit more fuel. Okay. Alright, so that would be 6. That's better than the other fuel calculation anyway. 208, 644, 200 divided by 6.5 is 266. It's 2 extra. 266. Total of 366. Alright, that's fine. So now we'll file 220. Let me make sure that's on my notes. 22. Alright, and that's our flight plan. Remember Helena, Gillespie. I think it's Gillespie. Glacier. It's Glacier, not Gillespie. Glacier. GPI? GPI. Okay. So we'll go ahead and file that. So this is our route coming up here. And we'll cut across these mountains. I don't have any ortho for this area. That's one reason. I don't usually do a lot of flying in this area, but I had a gift certificate, so I figured I'd buy this. So we are right here. Flight plans on file. The weather up there is pretty decent. Winds are variable at 6. It's broken at 9,000 feet, so not a whole lot of clouds. Helena's nice and clear. It's like a little bit of snow up there. It's not too bad. And exact air is where we're at Helena. Okay. External power is blinking. I'll go ahead and connect that. Do a bus sense test. Genti lights. $28. Check our inverters, which is 2 and 3. So these bus lights should go out, which they do. Let's turn on our nav and tail light. Plenty of fuel. Turn on our pumps and we'll check our shutoff valves. O2 100%. It's traffic global. Battery bus up normal position, engine anti-ice on. Let's go full load since we're going to show off our new plane, new airport. So we'll bring everybody there. So 400 and 400, 360, 250, 200, 200. $200 fuel. All right. Everybody's on board. Here in the tablet for flight may not be at keyboard. That's fine. Just periodically check in to see if I'm getting close. Once I'm in the air, I can tell you an approximate time that I will be on approach. But wait till I'm in the air because I won't have that ETA until I'm actually airborne. Once I'm airborne, I can tell you about what time it will take me to be on approach into the airport, so that way you don't have to sit here the entire time. Alright, let's move the chalks and the stairs, and we'll go ahead and start the beacon light. Area's clear. We'll start engine 1 first. You will, and that's when you'll also use the tablet. Sounds good. External power is gone. We got 28 volts on the left gen. Gentai lights are on. Reset. We'll set up our bleeds here. 11 psi. Got 11 on both here. Gyrosection pneumatic pressure is fine. And we'll get the avionics powered up here. Alright, so we got inverter, EVIS, and avionics. Turn on our radios. Helps turn on pitch trim. Flaps. 20.4 is ATIS.
Helena Regional Airport. H is Information India. 1853 Zulu. Wind variable at 3. Visibility 10. Sky condition, clear. Temperature 8. Dew point -5. Altimeter 299.5. Arriving and departing runway 27. ILS runway 27 approach in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold DORT instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have Information India. See.
Alright, elevation is 3877, so we're good there. We're facing west, so that matches. And we'll switch to ground, which is 0.9er. And tower's 18.3. This is exact error. Okay. Good afternoon. Helena ground, King Air 1399 at exact error with India. IFR Glacier Park.
Air 1399, Helena ground, cleared to the Glacier Park Airport CB3 departure, then as filed, climb and maintain 9,000, expect flight level 220 within 10 minutes. Departure frequency 119.5, squawk 2027.
Cleared to Glacier Park via CB3 departure. CB then is filed, maintain 9,000. Expect 220 within 10 minutes of departure. Departure 119.5, squawk 2027, King Air 1399.
Number 1399, readback is correct.
Okay. So we're gonna do a departure, gonna do the CB3, 27, Sabi, load, Sabi, airway, 257 to Woken. Three, 6, 5 to Choate, and then Choate airway 536. Take that to FCA Kalispell, and then we're gonna go GPI Glacier Park. And we're going to squawk 2027. Cleared me to 9,000. Do an auto ignition check here. do a prop de-ice. I'm gonna do auto. Prop de-ice. Let's back off. That's fine. Surface de-ice. We need full power for this. Do a wing. And a tail. Ground idle stop test. Do an auto feather test. AFX lights. We're at about 4,000, so we'll say 34. Check the cabin pressure. 800 foot per minute. Is there a way you can put an alternate airport in the GTN? I don't think so. Where's there it is. I don't think so. I mean, you can do like nearest, you know, but it's not like an FMC where you would have like a second flight plan or something. So, I mean, you can always do direct to a different airport. Like if you have an emergency, you just do, you know, closest airport and then just go direct to one of these things. So that's, you know, one way to do it. Or you could probably do a flight plan and then like after here or before here, you could always insert before and just type in like, you know, Portland Airport or whatever. Of course, I'm not doing that, but so yeah, I mean, there's ways that you can put in an alternate while you're en route. So
Beach 28 Golf, change to my frequency 133.67.
that should work. And we are cleared up to 22, so we'll bring this up to 23, 500 feet per minute.
4628 Golf, number 7, thanks.
Fuel is fine. We're still running off of auxiliary fuel right now. Temperature is 47, so it's not freezing or anything. Hey Gizmo, what's up, buddy? I bought a new airport. Treated myself since I've been having a bad day. I had a root canal, or I had root canal and had fillings done on these teeth back here, and I was having breakfast and I chipped a tooth, so like part of my tooth came off in the filling, and now I got like a hole in the back of my mouth. So I had to make like an emergency dental appointment for tomorrow. I already have a doctor's appointment for tomorrow, so I had to add that on top of a doctor's appointment. So I'm like, I'm just gonna buy a new airport and fly to it and try to take my mind off of this BS. So I'm glad you're around. Was not so successful on Sunday. No, I was not. And it wasn't even the fault of the airplane, it was the fault of the mapping. The roads have too much reflective material, whatever they make the roads out of, and I couldn't get the laser to stick on any of the road or anywhere near the road. So targets that are off-road, I could get a laser lock, but anything on-road, I couldn't get a laser lock. And I was pulling my hair out because I was trying to practice the day before for 2 hours and I couldn't get it to work. But I thought it was something I was doing wrong, so I went ahead and did the mission. And then come to find out it's just the road itself is buggy. But the airplane works. I tried it again after that. It worked fine as long as the targets are off-road. So I'm going to change that mission to where all the convoy is off-road for the next time we do that mission. So yeah, that was a headache for sure. Alright, EVIS test, and we'll turn on our taxi light and reco light. We'll get our ATIS again.
And departing runway 27. ILS runway 27 approach in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Juliet.
We got a different ATIS.
Helena Regional Airport. 8 is information, Juliet. 1953 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky condition, clear. Temperature 9R. Dew point -6. Altimeter 299er4. Arriving and departing runway 27. ILS runway 27.
Alright, we'll knock that down to 4. Fault from the creator. It was a nice to view what a mess. Yeah, I know it was. I had high hopes for that mission, and so many things that were dependent upon my target to work. So, like, I totally forgot that the other reinforcements were supposed to spawn in, and that's why I was telling Tom and Will to go after that other convoy, which were the reinforcements. But they never spawned in because I could never actually kill my target. And my target was the trigger. Like, once my target was damaged, that was going to trigger the other reinforcements to come into play. And then they never came into play. So the whole mission was just messed up. But, you know, usually my missions are pretty smooth. Usually it's just like trying to get our equipment set up that messes up. But usually the missions are pretty good. It's just that one, it was a learning experience. Now I know never to use the roads. I can use the roads to move units to a location, but never try to target them on a road. That's just not going to work apparently. Let's do autopilot here. Put that in the beta. Go ahead and squawk Charlie 2027. Rudder boost and all that is still on. And we got trim, flaps are set, that's good. We'll do a wiper check. E-lights are working. Take off. I really enjoyed the non-VR sessions. I was drunken after that VR stuff without alcohol. I stopped wearing the VR, at least for now. I've been like on the line of whether or not I want to sell it, or on the, you know, trying to figure out if I want to sell it or not. Because with my bad back and neck bone and everything other issue I have, it was becoming pretty painful to wear, because it's pretty heavy. So I'm like, I haven't worn my VR headset in many months. I still have it. I actually put it all away, just so I don't look at it right now. And I've been buying more tactile stuff. Like I bought the honeycomb throttle, and I bought the flight panel and the combat panel for DCS. So I'm instead of having VR virtual reality, I'm trying to get more switches and knobs to make me feel like I'm there as to change. So I'm going from VR back to like home cockpit building essentially, except nothing too extravagant, just easy stuff. Easy to set up. All right, looks like I'm gonna have to do a U-turn here, so might as well just get our taxi clearance. Looks like we're gonna take Charlie to 27. I'm on ground, 0.9er. Helena ground, King Air 1399, executive, air current with Juliet, rated taxi.
King 1399, Helena ground, runway 27. Taxi via Charlie and cross runway 35 at Charlie.
27 via Charlie, cross 35 at Charlie, King Air 1399. Oh, God, my dog only barks when I am, like, needing to call up on the radio. Takes a little bit of prop to get this thing going. That's Traffic Global right there. No pilot in it. Oh, they got a line of Traffic Global. Keep going there, buddy. I'll move over. Airplanes piloted by ghosts. Did you treat yourself to the CRJ as well? I know it released today, so I did not buy it today. I'm going to, but I figured I'd buy it in about a week, and during the next week, I'll just be watching some. I know the dude, that YouTube guy, the real, I think he's a real world CRJ pilot, and he has a bunch of instructional videos out, you know, to help out Airsoft with getting people familiarized with the aircraft before they released it. And honestly, I haven't really looked at any of his stuff yet, just because so many times people say they're going to release something and then it never comes to fruition. Or fruition? Did I say that right? I don't know. So I was just kind of waiting to make sure it was released before I start investing any time in trying to learn it. So over the next week or so, I'm going to learn it, you know, look at some videos, look at his videos, other people's videos, and just see how it handles, because, you know, if it's a complete mess or if people are complaining of bugs, then it might just wait until they put out a hot fix, because a lot of times there's bugs when they put it out to the general public. They'll find new bugs. So it's always a good idea to wait a week until after the initial release to make sure everything is copacetic. And then I still have to update my Microsoft Flight Sim. So I need to update that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and buy it, work on my checklist. I'll do probably 1 or 2 flights with it on VATSIM, or maybe I probably won't even do it on. If I do it on VATSIM, I'll make sure there's like no one online, or if there is anyone online, I'll make sure it's a real easy type flight plan. Just because I don't like to be hassled with the ATC stuff when I'm trying to learn a new plane. So hopefully, I'd say within 2 weeks, you'll see me actually live streaming that new sim or the sim and the CRJ. Should be pretty fun. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I've wanted a regional for a long time. You like my barking dog? Yeah, he's my buddy. Susie's home for this week, spring break. She's a teacher, so she has the week off. So he's going to be barking a little bit more because he likes to talk to her, I guess. And Das, hey Das, no piloted for penguins, not ghosts. Oh yeah, for the airplanes that we just passed. They just duck as you go by, that's right. And 7 Lima Yankee, watched a couple streams today, not impressed with it. Ah, really? Please, Microsoft Flight Game. Yeah. Well, that's why I'm not, jumping to throw out $50 on something that is not that great. And I haven't looked at any of the videos other than, I think I watched like 5 minutes of the dude's checklist video, but I haven't really watched a whole lot. And the Microsoft Flight Sim hasn't really impressed me because they have so many issues with like their nav data. And I guess I have Navigraph, and I guess that supports the Aerosoft CRJ, so I should have up-to-date nav data with that plane. But that was another main reason I haven't jumped in on that sim, because the nav data was all messed up. There's like waypoints and fixes that doesn't even show up in a flight plan, and certain procedures wouldn't show up. But if they're able to fix all that, and if I can fly it on PilotEdge, that's when I'll get it. So if it's not ready for a PilotEdge experience, then I'm not going to spend $50 on that plane, because I have to go through the trouble of downloading, because I haven't even touched that sim since it was released. Really, I think I played it for like a month, and I haven't updated it or anything. So it's going to do quite a lot of downloading just to get ready, just to get it set up, and then I have to relearn all the key bindings, and I have to set up all my throttles and everything, my new throttle quadrant to work on it. So yeah, it's kind of like a headache that I'm not excited to get into, and especially now that I'm hearing that it's not all that. Aviator 1996 is streaming right now, and the plane keeps oscillating left and right. Yeah, see, that would drive me crazy. And he's a good dude. I like him. He's one of the PilotEdge controllers, but he's also an avid pilot too. He loves doing his pilot stuff. He's probably my favorite PilotEdge controller, actually. So he's not impressed with it. So see, that's what I'm talking about. I think people are going to complain about that, and then they'll push out an update, and hopefully an update will fix any of those oscillation problems and such, because I can't look out the front of airliner and watch the thing go left and right the entire trip. That would drive me insane. 19.5 is departure. Again, I don't have any ortho for this trip, so it's going to be pretty bare. I might get some ortho for it for the next time. I have to see if I have enough room for more ortho. Alright, let's take this out of beta. So we'll take that out of beta. Let me set the e-brake. I'm on tower. We'll turn off our engine ice for takeoff, and we'll do landing lights and strobes. Helena Tower, King Air 1399, holding short 27.
King Air 139, Helena Tower, runway 27, cleared for takeoff. The wind, if my eyes work, is called.
27, clear for takeoff, 1399. Alright, I totally forgot.
Actually, my eyes are fine. It was the mushy part sitting behind my eyes that was the issue.
Yep, I know the feeling. Alright, so we need a heading at 350 upon takeoff, so I'll worry about the 350. So we'll do 350, 350. Landing lights are on, strobes are on, pedo, stall. Whoa, I'm going off road here. I'm in a Jeep apparently. And we'll do prop sync on. And we are trimmed and flaps are set. We're going to do conditioner levers, full power. And we're going to bring up our RPM, get our props up here. Increase our speed.
Airspeed alive. 60 knots.
90.
V1. Rotate. Props full. Gear out of rate.
So I need 4,400. Take out flaps.
Check. Gear indicates up.
Alright, 4,400.
Flaps indicates up.
And let me pick up some speed here. Gears up, flaps are up, and I need 117.7.
399, kind of calling a departure.
Over to departure, King Air 1399. Alright. So I need 19.5. Helena departure, King Air 1399, CB3, leaving 5,500 for 9,000.
King Air 1399, Helena departure, roger. Climb maintain 13,000, report reaching 13,000.
Climb maintain 13,000, we'll report reaching 13,000, 1399. Alright, so that'd be, looks like 318. So that'd be 318. And just in time for that, so we'll arm nav, we'll join that outbound. Gears up, flaps are up. Let's reduce the prop out of the red. Smidgen. Prop RPM. Auto, we'll leave the auto ignition on and such for right now. Keep the torque up. And actually, let me sync up the heading bug. I might as well change this to GPS because we seem to be on course. So I'm going to go to heading, and then we're going to switch to that, and then back to that. So now we're good. Let's see what I missed here. The issue I've heard with MSFS is it all single core. Pretty much how X-Plane is too. Well, except for Vulcan. Inside VR, I can't read that from here. Hippity hoppity. So plane devs cannot do real calculations, too costly. Do you taxi to Glacier Park? Yeah, I'm gonna taxi to Glacier Park. We're gonna taxi the whole way. They just want bouncing like a thug in a car with bouncing hydraulics. Yeah, I remember reading in the forums about the oscillating of that and people complaining about it, and they were like, well, that happens in the real world. You just don't notice it in the passenger compartment, but you do notice it up front. And, you know, whether that is true or not, there's not a single airplane that I fly in X-plane that does that. So I'm not going to spend $50 on an airplane that does all that oscillating stuff. It's not going to happen. So hopefully they'll fix that, realistic or not. If my eyes would work. Did you pick up the MD500? Tempted to get it. I picked up all 3 of his. Oh, nice. It's not easy in XP. You couldn't resist. It's not.
28 Golf, contact Salt Lake Center 135.77.
Wait, did you get the CRJ gizmo? I'm confused. Of course, that's not hard to do. Now we turned off the lights. Let me turn off these auto ignition. We'll turn that off. That's fine. Am I on departure? Helena departure, King Air 1399, reached 13,000.
4628 Golf, Salt Lake Center, roger. King Air 1399, thank you. Contact Salt Lake Center 133.4.
Salt Lake Center 133.4, 1399. 133.4, so we'll pop that over there. Might want to get the right frequency. 1334. Salt Lake Center, King Air 1399, 13,000.
Okay, 1399, Salt Lake Center, radar contact, climb and maintain, flight level 220.
Climb maintain, flight level 220, 1399. Alright. Sync that up again. I'll sync that up. I'll hold down this auto trim. So I hold down a button on my yoke, and as long as I'm holding it, I can adjust the vertical speed, and then I let go where I want it. So I want it at 3,000, so I'll let go, and it will trim to hold for AOA. And then I'll just I'll keep that AOA in there until I get to my climb speed, and then I'll switch back to IAS mode or climb mode. I guess we can turn off the seatbelt signs at this point. I need to get some ortho for this trip.
Station 754 Delta Whiskey, read back correct.
Climb again. Cabin pressure should be climbing, which it is. We're at 15,000, so we'll go climb mode. And that will adjust accordingly. We'll add in some more torque. I don't worry about the ITT too much in the climb. Alright, let me see here. Das found a bug in, or a big Linux bug in his that airplane, but it split out 225 gig log, 25 gigabyte log after 5 minutes. Holy cow, that's insane. I fixed the issue myself and notified the developer on the forums. That's cool. S2 500 not flown it and probably won't until he adds force trim and force trim release functions. How did you catch that? It's doable, different as the Airwolf. Well, I caught it when some image textures didn't load, so I looked at the log. When it took a few minutes to open, I noticed the size. I don't find Hillies hard to fly in XP, just got to know how. Yeah, I know you've been flying them a lot lately. It switches down to 92. 92. If there's an interest, I could stream flying then some weekend. I really enjoy helo flying in XP, but in DCS it's much better. The Huey 500E from Cohen.
Station 754 Delta Whiskey, Boise ground, runway 28 left, taxi via Bravo.
DCS and MSM Helis don't do proper rotation torque. This comes from an actual helo pilot that I asked. He flies helos and other military for a few campaigns, so it would be more enjoyable as it's easier. I don't want this
10 Sierra Hotel,
Microsoft arcade flight game on your rig yet. There's much torque in the Gazelle, more than in XP.
Which airport, which approach
DCS, the Hilly. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's quite a lot more helicopters in DCS these days.
Okay, just verify you want to do that IFR. Okay, you're going to need new clearance then when the time comes. Let me know when you're ready to proceed out of the hold.
So, seatbelts should be off, which they are. And we be on our way. Fuel's fine. God, I can't believe I have to get my teeth drilled on tomorrow. God. The other issue with Hillies and PE, if you do it proper, no autopilot, then you cannot really use the mouse. Huh. So it's hard to adjust without a cockpit, but flying them in comms is okay. 7 Lima Yankee says, even if my left hand is on the joystick. Oh, even if the left hand's on the joystick. We got all these helicopter fans today. That's cool. Let me drop the prop a little bit here. 16.5. We'll drop the conditional levers to low idle. That's why I need some ortho for this. But I don't usually do this flight, so I may not, because if I did ortho, it would just be like for the tiles that I'm flying across, I guess. That'd be too much work.
On 0 Sierra Hotels, Roger, climb maintain a 7,000. You're clear to the Sandpoint Airport via direct Coeur d'Alene, and then direct.
We are going to Glacier Park, GPI. And they're using visual approaches, runway
0 Sierra
2.
Hotels, clear to Sandpoint via direct Coeur d'Alene, then direct climb maintain 7,000.
Where is it? Oh, I see it. The wind's calm right now. That's cool. Altimeter is 96. And that's with India and runway 2. So we'll bust out some tables.
Hotel, Coeur d'Alene VOR at 7,000, cleared localizer Alpha approach. report when established in the localizer.
Seatbelts are off. Come over here, I'll add in some tables. So to give me a top of descent, looks like the FCA is the last waypoint on our flight. And what is that? Falcon? That's like pretty much right by the airport. That's Kalispell.
Present 2253, Portland Tower.
Kalispell.
Fly
And
heading 110, runway 10 right, clear for takeoff. The wind 3504.
just do a visual into the airport. So we'll say the airport's 3,000 basically elevation. So 3, 4, say 5. But what's the MEA for that approach? The MEA is 9,000 for GOGS. So we'll say 10,000 feet for Kalispell. That'll probably be the best way to do it. 10,000. So go flight plan, Kalispell, 10,000. Save that.
Station 754 Delta Whiskey, Boise Tower, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff, wind 29013, 20.
Gives us a 9-minute top of descent. That's perfect. And need voice recognition software. Does a voice attack? Do you have voice attack, Gizmo? I know my buddy Will has voice attack. He uses it in DCS. I would assume it would work in other platforms as well, but I'm not certain on that. Seven Lima Yankee, is this going to be the YD design GPI? Let me see. Correct. It is. Yeah, so this is the one that I bought.
Present 2253, contact departure.
So it's the Y design. It's $13. It's not bad. I had a gift certificate I won for $15, so I ended up getting it for free. But then you can download, and it comes with the download instructions that takes you to the static airports page, which I downloaded, and you only need the Mr. X library to make it work. And it's recommended to have the payware one, but
Present 2250, deploy departure, radar
so
contact,
I downloaded the statics to go with the airport. I don't want to show you the pictures because we'll see it when we get there. We shall see it when we get there.
Air 1399 descent file discretion, maintain 14,000, the Glacier Park altimeter 29906.
Descend pod discretion, maintain 14,000, 2996, 1399. 14,000.
Station 754 Delta Whiskey, contact Big Sky departure, we'll see you.
I think my weather program is weird. 2024. It's showing ceiling.
Station 754 Delta Whiskey, Big Sky departure, radar contact.
minutes. This thing doesn't understand me. If you want to know how to fly heli in XP, look up Heli Pilot 7. He's a real-life chopper pilot in California, or Canada, that is. Yeah, and 7 Lima Yankee knows who you're talking about. He follows his dreams. He nearly crashed yesterday trying to put in a squawk code. Oh my word. He is the person to make the heli obstacle course, location, scenery. Oh yeah, you remember you telling me about that. The other guys might be interested in knowing where that is. You had mentioned an airport that is near there or something like that. Alright, I need the approach for runway 2.
754 Delta Whiskey, turn right heading 360.
So I am basing this,
Salt Lake Center.
basing it off of this. So 9,000 MEA for this area at GOGS is 9,000. So I set 10,000 for Kalispell. And the airport elevation is basically 3,000. So pattern altitude would be like 4,000.
Present 2253, contact Seattle Center 121.4.
Salt Lake Center, citation 754 Delta Whiskey, 15,700, climbing 16.
So the elevation.
Station 754 Delta Whiskey, Salt Lake Center, climbing tail level 230, quick Salmon, VOR, Lima, Kilo, Tango, VOR.
The altimeter there is
level 230,
96.
Lima, Kilo, Tango, 754 Delta Whiskey.
2996, so we'll round that up to here, so plus 400.
2253 Seattle Center, climbing tail level 230, clear direct Lakeview.
So that'd be like 2976
flight level 230, clear direct Lakeview.
Plus 400.
Seattle Center, November 10 Sierra
2977 plus 400.
10 Sierra Hotel, Seattle Center, the Sandpoint altimeter 3005.
33, we'll say
0 Sierra Hotel.
3,400 will be cabin altitude on our descent.
Number 4628 Golf, descent pilot discretion, maintain 16,000, Jackson altimeter 2982.
16,000. However, I have an engine failure. I'd like to get back to Rock Springs and land.
Number 468 Golf, Roger, clear to the Rock Springs Airport via direct Rock Springs, and descent pilot discretion, maintain 12,000. Are you declaring an emergency?
No emergency at this time. Direct Rock Springs.
He must have more than one engine.
Beach 462 Golf.
Let me see, does Salt Lake Center handles approach into Glacier Towers 124.55.
You broke up. Say again the frequency for 4 Delta Whiskey.
Citation 4 Delta Whiskey, contact Salt Lake Center 128.72.
128.72, 754 Delta Whiskey.
I'll set these markers.
2253, I read back flight level 230, was that correct?
Horizon 2253, affirmative, 230 for now.
Okay, that's fine. 2253.
You can load it. You can load it if you have the scenery by like flying it from 46 CA, like in the scenery. Sounds pretty calm for an engine fire. I know, right? Engine failure, and he's like, I'm all right. I'd be freaking out. You'll need,
Delta Whiskey, flight level 230.
yeah, all these custom things need a bunch of libraries. That's the only downside to them.
I maintain flight level 410, 754 Delta Whiskey.
4628 Golf, the Rock Springs altimeter 2983. Let me know when you have the weather for Rock Springs, what your approach quest is.
2983, and I'm going to get the weather and the request, Beach 462 Golf.
See if I can get my weather program to update. I think it quit working on me.
Vertical track.
All right, so we're gonna descend to 14 and we'll hit descend. Take out our throttle. Salt Lake Center, King Air 1399, leaving 220.
King Air 1399, thank you. The Glacier Park altimeter 299.6 information, India current. Let me know what your approach request is, otherwise you can expect the visual approach runway 2.
299.6 current with India and visual runway 2 will be fine, 1399.
Air 1399, roger, clear direct to the Glacier Park Airport and descend and maintain 2000.
Clear direct to Glacier Park Airport, descend and maintain 2000, 1399. Let's do 12000 and we'll go heading
2253, contact Seattle Center 135.15. Seattle Center
flight plan, we'll just do
horizon 2253.
Kalispell. Activate that. And we'll go to nav. And let me load up this approach in here. Let's do
Seattle Center, hello, horizon 2253, flight level 199, climbing flight level 230.
Let's do visual 2.
Seattle Center, climbing maintain flight level 250.
Load that.
Climbing maintain flight level 250, horizon 2253.
Salt Lake Center, Beach 4628 Golf. I have the weather at Rock Springs. I'd like to get vectors visual 09.
3,400 on the altitude. Cabins
Golf,
descending.
The field is, well, not towered in real life and not towered on the network. So it's going to be a visual approach into the airport with no runway assignment. You're clear direct to Rock Springs Airport and descend and maintain 10,000. Let me know when you have the field in sight.
Direct to the airport, 10,000.
96.
And I'll let you know, Beach 4628 Golf.
96. And it's still there.
Number 100, Sierra, you can skip the localizer call. I don't see any traffic between you and the Sandpoint Airport. Report your IFR cancellation in the air on this frequency. Or on the ground within 5 minutes after landing on 122.2. Change to advisory frequency is approved.
Report IFR cancellation back to you on this frequency. We're on the ground 5 minutes after landing. Cleared for the approach, November 100 Hotel.
Let me see what the what's that? GPI. Wincom 96. Okay. And there's no clouds to speak of, so that'll work. That's runway 2. Sync that up. I'll take out the prop. Slow down because it's going to be right in that canyon. So let's see if we can fall out of the sky a little bit faster. And we'll stow these tables. And we'll do freaking mouse lag has been bothering me. I don't know what is causing it. Okay. I've got ATIS, that's fine. Nothing's changed. And he told me I can descend to 12,000, so we're good there. We're 31 miles away. push the controls forward, you'll fall faster that way. That's for sure. Maybe this would look pretty cool with ortho. Maybe I should get some ortho for this area. Unfortunately, the ortho that I'm used to using is the Fork Boys ortho, and they use BitTorrent. I think it's BitTorrent to download. Let me put this runway over top, and we've got airport set, and let me turn on these landing lights and such, and we'll turn on auto ignition, auto feather. And I want to keep the speed right around 160 knots. And we're going to do seatbelts back on. Landing lights and all that are on. And we'll do flaps 1. Add in some power. I just want to be able to drop the gear and let me see. I don't have the airport. I don't know where it is. Let me see here. So runway 2. It's at the top of this water. Where's the water? Looks like we got a little ways to go, so let me just take out the flaps. I guess it's over this next ridge.
Salt Lake Center, Breach 4628 Golf. I'm 13 miles from the airport, VFR.
Yeah, it's after this next ridge.
4628 Golf, IFR cancellation received, radar services
So it's
terminated.
right up here somewhere.
VFR, exchange approved.
It's really hazy.
VFR and change of frequency, Breach 4628 Golf.
Okay. I'll activate vectors for approach here in a minute. Probably the easiest thing to do, so we'll do flight plan, and then we can activate vectors for visual, which will give me a magenta line for that. I thought it was in between those two mountain ranges. That's why I slowed down so much. 7 Lima Yankee, you got those mouse flickers every time hover over the McDo buttons in the TOLUS. I do. Yes, you're right. So I thought I had it narrowed down to the TOLUS's co-pilot, which...
K1399, descend and maintain 10,000, Glacier Park Airport, 12 o'clock, 15 miles, reported site.
Set and maintain 10,000, and looking for it now, 1399. 10,000 vertical speed. We'll take out the speed here. And should be up here. Should be right along the, I should be facing right at it. This would have been easier at night, huh? So yeah, so I thought I had it narrowed down to the JAR Design Copilot, which uses the Windows dictation, the voice to dictation. and I think it's very CPU intensive, and I think it was causing mouse lag, but I don't have it on right now, so I like literally turned it off. So I don't know what would be causing that. I think it's still, like, I am pointing directly at it. There we go. I've got the field. It's directly in front of me. Salt Lake Center, King Air 1399. I have the field.
King Air 1399 cleared. Visual approach runway 2. Contact Glacier Tower 124.55.
Cleared visual approach runway 2 and contact Glacier Tower 124.55 1399. All right, so let's go. Flaps 1, autopilot off. Two, 4, 5, 5. Come out here. Probably tell me to enter for like a left downwind.
207 San Francisco clearance, clear to the Phoenix Airport. Stick 4 departure, Lotion transition then is filed. Climb via Citic up maintain 10,000. Departure frequency 135.1. Squawk 2740.
And that'll give me a runway lineup.
Clear to Phoenix via the 6-4 Lotion transition. Climb via the Citic up maintain 10,000. Departure on 135.1. Squawk 2740. Southwest 207.
This approach.
Southwest 207, read back correct.
Glacier Tower, King Air 1399. Be entering for right base for visual runway 2.
King Air 1399, Glacier Tower, runway 2, clear to land when calm.
Runway 2, clear to land 1399. See if I can drop the gear. I have to get to 160 knots first. And then we can drop the gear and hopefully drop out of the sky a little bit faster. Because the altitude is 3, so we want 4,000 at least. So there's 160. So we'll drop the gear and then we'll do flaps full. And then we'll be able to drop out of the sky a little bit faster. Go. So we need ground control, which is 121.6. 21.6. And we're gonna make a swooping right turn into here. Pull up the airport chart. FBO is on the right side, so we'll exit the runway on the right. Looks like they added some ortho scenery around the airport, so that's kind of cool. Condition lever full, props full.
feet to minimums.
There's 4,000 feet. Start a turn here.
Feet to minimums.
San Francisco ground, Southwest 207, request push and start on the Yankee.
Feet to minimums.
Not my best approach, but
207 push started to Alpha is approved, facing south, call ready to taxi.
It still works.
Push start on the Alpha, call ready to taxi, Southwest 207.
Minimums.
You have 3 green, yeah, okay. Just making sure my gear is down. The wind should be calm. I don't see a windsock anywhere.
100 feet.
Oh, there it is. It's on the left.
50 feet.
pop this into reverse. Looks like we'll exit at Bravo 4. Or whatever this is up here.
40 knots.
Seattle Center, November 100 Hotel, landed at KSZT, canceling IFR.
November 100 Hotel, IFR cancellation received. Thank you.
Thank you, good day.
I'll take the flaps up.
Air 1399, exit right at Delta, taxi parking via Bravo, and remain this frequency, good day.
Exit at Delta, Bravo to parking, remain with you, 1399, thanks you too. I'll turn that off, we'll turn that off. Glacier Park, which is actually a hub for Allegiant, so I might do some Allegiant flights in here as well. Might as well go straight. Whoops, not monitor. Didn't mean to monitor. Turn off the landing lights and strobes. There's some helicopters. Not sure where the FBO is. Let me see. Looks like the FBO is straight ahead. Not sure if this is the best. There's a King Air there. I could park there. Let me see what the rest of this parking lot looks like before I make a decision. That's the terminal. So yeah, we'll park there. Alright, so I'll do that. We'll come over here, we'll park next to this King Air. And we need engine ice on. They have a lot of planes though, I like that. That's why I downloaded the static airplane add-on for it. It didn't cost any extra, so that's cool. It's definitely made for this airport though. I'm not so sure this is a King Air right here. No, I don't think it does. It has a weird tail. I'm not sure what that is. A Mariflight? I don't know. I'll take that out of beta mode and we'll set the brake. I'll show you guys the rest of this place. We'll turn off pitot and stall warning. Send. And we'll turn off our taxi light, Rico lights. Seat belts can come off. Furnace, coffee maker off. We'll turn off our environment. Bleeds. That was changed. That is down. We'll close the oxygen. Take the prop out of beta. Actually, I need to shut down. Let's shut down our avionics. Need to shut down those inverters. And then we'll do feather the prop. Fuel cutoff. disconnect from that. 2048. Nicely done. Hey, thanks, 7 Lima Yankee. Yeah, the mouse flickers I get every time I use the Tolus and whenever I use this one. So it could also be the Sim Toolkit Pro. That hasn't had an update in quite a while. So that could be causing the micro stutters. So I'm not 100% sure what it's doing. Coast Pilot, hey buddy. Nice to see you dropping by. Sporty. Yeah. We can make it. C90. Where do I pick up the limo to the lodge? Right? Here, I'll show you the rest of the airport here. Yeah. Stop my weather. And let's complete that flight on Sim Toolkit Pro. And let me see. Open up the door so those guys can bail out. So I know this is Sam, but I like that they have an Allegiant guy here, and United flies into here. So these are all legitimate. These are all legitimate airlines that fly into here. It's a 9,000 foot runway, so you can definitely use airliners, that's for sure. Let's see what's over here. Like I said, the scenery is only like 13 bucks, and he's obviously added some pretty decent looking ortho, so I'm happy with that. I just don't have any ortho for these mountains. I need to check on that. Looks like he's done a covered area. That's kind of cool. It's not as detailed as like a Nimbus or something, but it's better than nothing. He added some fencing. So that's cool. I'd say that the terminal could have used a little bit more detail, I think, but you know, then again, it's only a $13 scenery, so it's pretty good for $13. I would say I'd say it's worth 13 bucks, especially with the ortho and everything he did. Looks like they got a little FedEx area or cargo area. Yeah, it's FedEx. Looks like we got a FedEx guy. We have some hangars. Some more GA guys. Looks like the tower's over there, so what, the tower view is across the way? Yep, sure is. Let's see how that landing looked.
Props full.
Yeah, the door stayed down on the replay because I had opened it. That's funny. Concorde does the same thing. People are bailing out on the last second there. We made it, C90. Where do I pick up the... Oh, I already did that. Take out the A300 out of here next time, right? Runway is a little bit too slow for that. Actually, it would work. But I don't think it's a FedEx hub, actually. Let me check my FedEx virtual, I can go to their routes and let me see if they have Gillespie in here or Glacier Park. Was it GPI? Yeah, they do have a little FedEx route, but it's not a big one. It's not a big airplane. I could use like my Beech 1900. We could do a FedEx flight out of here sometime. Yeah, we could do a FedEx flight out of there. Now I know where the windsock is. That's the ILS radio antenna. It's definitely got pretty decent amount of ortho for this area. This is all ortho. This all came with the scenery, so that's pretty good. It's definitely worth $13. Yeah, this is really nice actually. I just need to get these mountains done. This whole valley looks like the developer did the whole valley. So for an approach on runway 2, which is the normal approach, it's pretty decent. Got the rock quarry. I mean, it looks better when you're far away. But yeah, that's pretty decent. So I could use this road as also a guide with the tree line maybe to know when to turn base. Follow the road and the tree line. That would work too. Nice airport, got some pictures of it. Cool. I know you like your screenies. Some houses here. Those are all custom houses. So developer put those in there for sure. Yeah, it's actually quite a lot of work for $13. I'll give him that. Trees look pretty decent. And it's Gillespie. Yeah. All right, cool. Let me close that door and we'll go cold and dark. Yeah. Nice flight, guys. Thanks for dropping by and hanging out with me. I figured I'd do a random stream today because tomorrow, definitely not. 2 appointments. Getting drilled on and such. And Thursday, I think, I don't know, I might stream Thursday. But if I don't Thursday, I'll definitely stream Friday. So I will see you guys then. Thanks. Yeah, no problem, Das. See you later, Das. Noel, 7 Lima Yankee, and Gizmo. Catch you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. Talk soon. Chase out.
November 74 Juliet, X-ray Denver approach, Denver altimeter 2984, expect the ILS runway 35 right.
We have Victor.
Frontier Flight 792, Denver approach, expect the RNAV Zulu, runway 34 right approach.
Expect RNAV Zulu, 34 right, Frontier Flight 792.
Prep Southwest 442 at about 23, continuous light chop. Anything worse than light chop?
Southwest 442 from your direction, light chop is the worst I've heard.
Thanks.
Center maintain 9,000, top 10 out here.
2522, do you happen to have the field in sight there at 12 o'clock and about 11 miles? Just trying to get a good base report.
Sure did. We just broke out about 8,800 feet, and we had the field sight at that point.
2522, thank you so much for the updated report. Your cleared visual approach now 35 right. You can continue descending on the localizer. Contact tower 133.3.
Cleared for the visual now, 36 right, or 35 right. We're going to 33.3, American 2522. Good day.
170 cord, tower now, Southwest 1377.
Now it's inside for Frontier 752.
Certified 752, cleared visual approach runway 34 right.
Clear for the visual 34 right, Frontier 752.
November 17 Charlie, November, contact Denver Center 133.905.
70 or less, Frontier 752.
Southwest 659, Denver departure, radar contact. Come, just climb it, said thanks. Southwest 659, just climb via SID, please.
Good afternoon, Alpine 1827 with you at 15,000.
Alpine 1827, Denver approach, good afternoon. Expect a visual approach, runway 348.
34 right, 1827.
Southwest 2099, Denver departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 230.
Alpine 1827, proceed to